Hello and welcome. Today I'll be talking about the need of hierarchy model by Abraham Maslow. This theory falls under the content model of motivation. So let's dive right in. One name which is closely associated with the initial work in the area of motivation is that of Abraham Maslow. His theory of hierarchy of needs holds valid even today. Abraham Maslow classified the entire range of needs experienced by individuals into 5 basic categories and arranged them in hierarchical order. The 5 needs, according to Maslow, were physical needs, safety needs, love or belongingness needs, esteem needs, and self-actualization need. Maslow identified these 5 needs as source of different motivating behaviors. According to the theory, once a lower order need has been satisfied, a person can activate the next higher order need. Let us now try to understand each need well. The first need, according to Maslow, is the physiological need or the physical needs. These have been classified as lower order needs and include the need for food, air, water, and shelter. These basic needs need to be satisfied before a person is motivated by higher order needs. Managers and supervisors in organizations have to be aware of the degree to which these needs are being taken care of in the organization. If employees are motivated by physiological needs, the concern for work will not affect them. Managers who focus on physiological needs to motivate subordinates assume that people work primarily for money because money is the resource which they can utilize to satisfy all their needs at this level. Next comes the safety needs. Safety needs are the needs for a secure and stable environment and the absence of pain, threat, or illness. They are also called security needs. If safety needs are not satisfied, there is a tendency for people to become preoccupied with these needs. Managers who are more concerned with providing their subordinates with safety needs provide them with instruments and gadgets that ensure security and physical safety in the work environment. They are also concerned with physiological safety of their subordinates and try to satisfy those needs by offering them health, disability, and life insurance, thereby promoting a sense of security and well-being. The final lower order need is belongingness needs. These needs include needs for love, affection, and interaction with people. They have also been labeled as affiliation needs. Maslow contends that when physical and safety needs have been satisfied, affiliation needs begin to motivate people. The workplace is generally viewed as an area where employees develop effective personal and professional relationships. Managers who believe in satisfying the belongingness needs of their subordinates try to provide a congenial and warm work environment. Employees are encouraged to interact with each other, both on job as well as off the job. There is an emphasis on employee acceptance by co-workers. Such organizations encourage employee bonding by organizing extracurricular activities such as picnics, cultural events, and other official celebrations. The next need and the first higher order need is esteem needs. These needs include self-esteem through personal achievement as well as social esteem through recognition and respect from others. People who are motivated by this need want to be accepted by others for whatever they do and whatever they are. Managers try to motivate such employees by giving them recognition in form of awards, certificates of merit, and other acknowledgement for their achievements. They try to foster employee pride in their achievements at work. The last need and the highest order of need is the self-actualization need. This represents the need for self-fulfillment, a feeling that a person's potential has been realized. Employees who are influenced by self-actualization needs want to contribute their knowledge and efficiency to the organization in the best possible manner. Managers working with employees provide them with opportunities where they can contribute their best to the organization in designing jobs and planning and even implementing the work. Now let's talk about applying Maslow's need of hierarchy model. Maslow has classified the lower order needs as physiological, safety, and belongingness needs, and these are often called deficiency needs. If these needs are not satisfied, they create deficiency in a person and he may fail to develop as a healthy person. The other higher order needs are esteem needs and self actualization needs. They are called growth needs, and satisfaction of these needs help a person grow as a human being. Maslow also proposed that as a person satisfies a lower order need, the next higher order need in the hierarchy becomes the primary motivator. This is also known as the satisfaction progression process. Finally, let's talk about some limitations of this theory. Maslow's model is very popular among managers because of its intuitive appeal. However, it has failed to impress researchers. The compartmentalized division of needs is something that baffles all. Further, the principle that lower order needs have to be gratified in order to motivate the person with a higher order need does not appear quite convincing. Can you name a few more limitations of this theory? Mention in the comments below. If you enjoyed watching this video, then please like, comment, share and subscribe and motivate me to make similar and even better content.